Hey guys, how's it going? We are looking at Mangle here. She's just been kind of lying around lately. Uh, she needs a little bit of work. I know there's lots of improvements that I'm going to do, and I want to make her look better and improve her features and add more things that she can do. Let's just take a quick look at her. Okay. Let's see, the head here, we got the pipe cleaners, there's the wires, I kind of like that. The head is just a little bit bumpy. I was going to smooth it out. And then we look at the ears, you can kind of see that they're not level. Like this ear is higher than the other. I'm going to fix that. Then the teeth will be all paper mache. I'm going to cover all the cardboard up. And let's see. Now, the special thing about Mangle is she can be taken apart and we can put her all back together again, just like in the game. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take her apart and fix her up piece by piece, then we'll put her all back together again. So, and see. We got this pink bow here. It's cardboard, just half paper mache, cardboard on the other side. We'll cover that up. And then this is cardboard teeth here. We'll cover this up and maybe we'll kind of make this eye look a little better, kind of put some kind of something around it, just to make it look like it's supposed to be there rather than just glued on. Yeah, so basically, it's the main thing is we're covering up all the cardboard and fixing any mistakes. The hands are probably just gonna make it look a little better. Maybe just kind of make it a little looser. I don't know. But yeah, basically, it's these little spots right here that I kind of missed. I'm going to be doing that, and the pipe cleaner that holds it all together, I'm going to be replacing with cable ties, and they'll last longer, and I've got the reusable cable ties so that we can play that take her apart and put her back together again thing, so that'll be good. Feet, this kind of came off, but yeah, all the feet are different. These two black ones are different from each other. Yeah, they're different. They're just the way that I made them, and then they are going to stay different because that's how Mangle is. So yeah, let's do that. So, without further ado, let's take this bad girl apart and fix her up and put her all back together again.
Okay, let's start by cutting off all the pipe cleaners that held all of her limbs together. This will take a little while. Alright, now let's just lay out all the pieces nicely. Okay, I'm going to start off by covering up all the ends of the limbs because they all had cardboard exposed. I want to make this solid paper mache, so I'm covering up any exposed cardboard. Now I'm just going to cover up the back of this bow. We're going to detail that bow a little bit later on in the video. And now it's time to do some dental work on Mangle. I need to cover up her teeth, and I'm going to add a nice gum line around her since her jaw seems a little flat. Now I'm just smoothing out the hands because they still seem a little bit blocky. And now I'm going to do some work on her endoskeleton head. Just going to cover up all the cardboard, and I'm actually going to make that bottom jaw movable and turn this into a second puppet head. Now I'm just going to smooth out just the top of the jaw to make it look a little rounder, because I just have one styrofoam ball, just half a styrofoam ball on there, but now I'm just going to give it more depth. Her bottom jaw seemed a little flat, but I took care of that. Now I'm going to cut out some discs, and I'm going to stack them on top of the endoskeleton head to make it look a little bit bigger so that the eyes aren't so cramped. And now I am going to do some work on her rib cage. I'm going to put some cardboard cutouts and make it look a little more 3D and mechanical, because that part was always missing. And I'm also going to add some more connector parts, which I have already built. And here they are. One of them is going to hold... I get a lot of irritating phone calls, excuse me. So this is, right now I am working on her hip, and that is going to connect to her arms, what I'm working on right now. And now that the hot glue is set, I can safely apply the wet paper and set the ribs to dry, and we'll attach the extra limbs later. Now I'm just repositioning the ears so that they're level with the others. Just waiting for the hot glue to dry. And now I'm just going to fix that flat spot in her head so their head is a little more round. Now the hot glue is set, I'm putting the wet paper on so her ear can become permanent. And now I've added a bottom gum line, as you can see. And now I'm just going to make the empty eye socket a little bit bigger because it didn't seem quite right. Now I'm just covering up the empty eye socket, and we'll do some more work on that later on. And now I'm going to widen her muzzle because it seems just a little bit too narrow. I'm also going to be giving her some 3D lips, and I'm also giving her a more 3D nose because she had just a flat nose before. Now I'm adding the gum line to the top of her jaw. Her muzzle, I'm sorry. As you can see, Mangle's entire head is getting a complete makeover, so I will not recognize her when I'm finished. Now I'm going to give her ears a little more depth because the ears were really quite flat. Her ears didn't quite look very 3D, but they will definitely look a lot better when I put paint on them now. And now, just fixing up her feet. There was too much exposed cardboard and it just seemed a little bit too rough. Plus her bottom feet is mostly cardboard, which I'm just going to cover up. Not too much is going to happen with the feet. Just covering up the holes and the chewing mark that my birds have left on Mangle's feet. They seem to have a strange obsession with chewing on her feet, and her feet only, not my other characters. And now that the glue has set, it is time to attach the new parts to her body. First, the connector to her arms, I guess it would be the collarbone. Time to attach the collar with wet paper and epoxy, because it needs to really hold strong and support 2 arms or 3 legs even, depending how I rearrange Mangle. And now, her hips. This is where the legs are going to go. 2 on one side and 1 on the other. It's important to make sure that the hips are very strong and sturdy. And now, just to cover up any ugly spots on her Mangle, make sure that there is no cardboard exposed. I like to keep it consistent, all paper mache and little cardboard exposure. Because consistency can take you a very long way in art. If you're using hot glue, just make sure to always be careful, because the hot glue is very hot and it can and will burn your fingers and even blister them. So use extreme caution when using hot glue. And now I'm just covering up her toes because they were just cardboard cutouts before. But now I'm covering them up. Now this leg is actually Springtrap's leg, which I salvaged just to keep Mangle's feet looking unique. Each and individual foot is unique from the other, which I kind of like. And now I'm going to give her a much more attractive looking bow tie by using cardboard cutouts to make it look more 3D. Because I think Mangle would look great with a more detailed bow tie. They was just pretty flat before. And now, fixing her eyes, the eye ring is going to be painted level. And instead of using styrofoam ball halves, she'll be getting whole styrofoam balls. So that I can adjust her to look any direction she wants. Dirt. And now it is time to make her blush look a little bit wider, because it seems just a little bit narrow yet. The blush is really styrofoam ball halves that was just covered with paper mache, but I think I need to do a little more than just that to make the blush look nice. Already I cannot recognize my old Mangle. I can start to see the new Mangle right now at this point. While the eyeballs may not be level now, they'll be adjusted later. And now I'm just going to detail her hair tufts just a little bit more. And now, a big, fat 3D lip on her jaw. Well, that's it for this video, you guys. Let's just take a closer look at what is going to be most noticeably different. This is going to be noticeably different. It's going to be bigger. It's got a bigger eye socket. I'll be putting the pipe cleaners in here. And it is going to be another puppet. That's right. Mangle's going to have two puppet heads. One is going to be the endoskeleton and Mangle herself. Actually, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, I'll be showing you guys how to, I'll be attaching this in the next video. I'll be showing you guys that. The bow tie is a lot more 3D. It looks a lot more prettier. Just, I think it should, do you think it should be? Yeah, so basically I just put some more cardboard cutouts and stacked them onto each other and make it look more 3D and much more attractive looking. So this is going to look nice. And this is also the most noticeably different. Her collarbone here, which I still need to drill some holes in here. Needs to be 2 holes there and 2 holes here. But for the most part, the hard part is done right now. And of course, I'll be drilling some holes here and there. These are her hips, and this is where her legs are going to be attached to. So yeah, that's going to be quite noticeably different. I think I'm also going to paint these, maybe, you know, these different shades of silver, like dark silver here, dark silver there, maybe light silver, you know, just to kind of give it some more definition. And then, of course, Mangle's head is the most noticeably different because she now has a bottom gun line, which she did not have before. A huge 3D lip, which I'm going to have to kind of shave when it dries here. I will be painting the inside of her mouth black because when I looked at all her references, the inside of her mouth is actually black. Which probably, because, you know, it's probably just dark inside there. But you know what? I like the idea. I'm going to use it. It will be black. She got big lips. She got 3D lips there, a 3D nose, a wider muzzle. She got wider blush. Her ears a lot more deeper. That flat spot's not on top of her head anymore. I fixed that. She's gonna be. Now I know her eyes here look a little bit unlevel, but that's okay. This is just a placeholder for now. I still do need to put some eyelids on her, but that's gonna come later. Again, around her eyes, she's literally got a complete, total makeover on her head. And not to mention that her tufts are a little bit wider now, so she's gonna look a lot different when you put some paint on her. So that's what the next video is gonna be. It's gonna be a speed paint video, you guys. Look forward to that, and I will also be showing you, and I have been getting an awful lot of requests. I will be posting a video on how to make your own base puppet. I'm going to be showing you how to make your own base puppet, and you can modify it to however you want. It does not have to be a Five Nights at Freddy's character. It could be anybody you want, your own original character, or you want to be a person. I don't know, it's your idea. But I will be posting a base puppet video tutorial and how to make a base head. And that way you guys can bring your own imaginations to life, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So look forward to that, you guys. I have that already planned out, and it should be out. Well, I will be posting it when it's completely done. So I don't finish things halfway. I don't want to fill my channel with part 1s, part 2s, part 3. No, I just don't want to do that. Yeah, there will be a part 2 through this video, the speed painting and rearranging her back to the way she was before. It's going to be really cool. And then there's also going to be a presentation video for my portfolio. That will also be coming. So look forward to that, you guys. And thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe.